It's a time.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's the Monday show from March 17th.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patty's.
How are you celebrating?
Happy for the Irish.
What are you doing out there? Are you going to the bar? You going to get drunk? Are you going to just stay home and eat corned beef?
Corned beef?
Yeah. I think Mom's making some.
I don't eat corned beef.
No.
I don't eat any beef.
No beef. That's what they say. They call it over in, was it Germany that calls it corned beef?
I don't know.
I had a friend who said that. By the way, have you ever had this happen?
What?
It just made me think of this.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a friend where you kind of saw a lot of red flags?
I know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to get real specific.
No, but I know who you're talking about.
But someone who let's just say I had a best friend.
The signs were there.
A best friend I hung with constantly. Mm-hmm. And as of late, have had some revelations come up that shouldn't have surprised me, but it felt like, oh, okay.
A little blindsided.
Yeah.
But also, like, the signs were there.
Yeah, the red flags were there.
The flags were there.
And it was,
you just didn't
but it
say
was
them.
red flagging during a time where those flags seemed innocuous because we weren't having a moment of,
Yeah.
I don't want to get too specific here.
No, but you've learned some harm of ignoring what seemed like silly red flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that, this friendship really occurred in earnest in our 20s.
Mm-hmm. You're very young.
We're young, and it was all about music and
Games.
car stuff and video games and starting our little families and all that stuff. And we weren't to a point in our lives where indoctrination could happen.
Yeah. Where politics could ruin your life.
But some of those signs were there.
Oh, yeah. The
Now that
things
I
you
look
told
back.
me, I was like, oh, so he was always like this.
A little bit.
But also,
But now but it was,
it was innocuous.
yeah, or
Or it seemed less.
this person, he or she,
They
had to keep it down. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Because it was societally unacceptable to do and say certain things.
It's almost like things opened up a little for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I get you.
That's what's going on.
Woo.
Yeah, that's a great way to start the show. Hey, speaking of things, thinking of separating,
That's the vaguest conversation of all time.
severancing from your friends.
Oh, good. That was a good
Carter and her
transition there.
dorky friends had a party the other night without ever seeing Severance.
So my
Explain
friend
yourself. Yeah.
had a birthday party and it was Severance themed.
Yeah.
So the whole, it was Severance. It was fun.
Severance.
I hadn't at the time seen Severance
The television show program
from
Severance.
Apple Television.
2 seasons, almost 2 full seasons. We're now, I think, only 1 episode left.
Yes.
In the second season?
I think Thursday the final episode airs.
Friday.
I think it's Thursday.
Friday.
Okay. Sure.
Well, they've been putting them out on Fridays.
We could
I don't know
look
why
this
they
up.
would
I don't
suddenly
know.
do Thursday, but
I don't
they've been
know.
doing
We could
Friday
look
all
it
the
up.
time. Anyway, the point is, Carter finally sat down with her friends and started watching it after the party.
So the party was really fun. It was really cute. She had.
Send me that photo, by the way.
I
Do you have
didn't-
it of your tag? Oh, you brought it with?
I brought the tag. So
Hold it
I
up.
haven't seen it, obviously. So everything was kind of a surprise, but it was really fun after the fact to kind of learn these things. But at the door, we took little ID photos, which you're showing now.
You made such a no face.
They told me to.
You look pissed.
I didn't know anything.
That's fine. Just you look mad.
I look like a corpse.
Yeah.
I always look a little corpsey.
Little. No wonder you. No, you should like zombies
No.
because you like the corpsey.
But anyway, they took little ID photos, which was super cute. We all went by our first name and first initial of our last name, which is
that's how the
in
show
the show.
does it.
Yeah.
You didn't know that. Though,
I didn't know
until
that.
you watched it.
She had a big green carpet, which I also didn't know.
So you were Carter J.
I was Carter J. She had a bunch of melon, which I also didn't know. A bunch of waffles, which I didn't know.
Were the melons in the shape of anything?
One was, I haven't gotten to this part, I think.
You don't know about that yet.
But I'm spoiled because they brought a melon in the shape of something.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil it for
You don't
people.
have to spoil it. Yeah.
But it was really, really fun. It was really funny because she would come over and be like talking about this thing of the show. And then I'd be like, I haven't seen it. She'd be like, oh my gosh, I forgot. And then she'd leave and come back and do the exact same thing.
Oh.
She's a funny person.
Do you have a group shot of everybody or anything? Because they always have a group shot on their desk.
We do, but she took it with her like cool digital camera. She's going to send it later.
Okay.
It was like it looks like the camera that Milkshake walks around with.
Milkshake.
I know.
You call him Milkshake?
Well, they call him Milkshake.
Well, that's true. They did.
Yeah.
Season 2, not as much.
By the way, Milkshake, this is not a spoiler. That man has the fattest ass.
What?
He has like a dump truck butt.
Now, if I said, man, Helly's got the fattest ass, people would give me shit for months. Is it because you're punching up, not down?
Probably, but also you need to look it up.
No, he's got a bubble butt.
It's remarkably bubbled.
He's got a very big butt.
It's distracting while you're watching. It's fine. Whatever.
Do you like the party when they had the lights and he came in dancing and stuff?
Yeah, no, the whole show is fantastic. What was that else I was going to say about it? Oh, man.
Well, you guys ripped through the first season yesterday.
Yeah, we started the first episode of the second season.
That's as far as you got?
Yep, so we're still waiting on that.
Wild how that all went.
Oh, I have a fun fact. This is so weird. This isn't, again, not a spoiler, but Miss Casey. You know Miss Casey.
Miss Casey. Yeah, one that
she's
talks.
like the therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah. No spoilers.
Yeah.
But that actress is in Aquamarine.
Yeah, she's in lots of stuff.
Which was so weird because we watched Aquamarine like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she's in all kinds. Did you ever see Dollhouse? Probably not. She was great in Dollhouse.
She's got such an interesting face.
She is from Australia is where she grew up, but her dad was English. Her mother was, it's like Singapore or something like that. I can't remember. An Asian nation of some sort. I cannot remember. But then, so she's, this beautiful combination of racial beautifulness.
She is gorgeous.
She's drop dead gorgeous, but she's very good. Like she hides her Australian accent really well when she's in stuff, so you never even think about it.
I'm shocked she's Australian. I had no idea.
She's very good. And she is even cooler this season. You're going to get to more stuff.
I'm excited. Yeah. She's great. Dude, everyone in the show is hot.
Was I right, though, about... Okay, we'll get to the hot thing in a minute because I have arguments about this. This is like suddenly we're on an episode of like Access Hollywood or something. But anyway.
Let's talk about the hotness in a moment.
What was I going to say? Oh, how Adam Scott, with that hair and his current age...
And his voice.
He is Alan Alda as Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So make... Just on the side, make a quick 10 episode mash.
Imagine him doing like a little bit of a New York accent.
Yeah, it'd be done.
He's the same voice.
Same voice.
It's so strange.
Although it's not really New York. It's more like, well, it's supposed to be not Delaware, Maine.
But it's a little New
East
Yorky.
Coast.
East Coasty.
Yeah.
But Adam Scott, freaking fantastic. Actually, every actor. Incredible.
No one's phoning it in. They're all good.
Occasionally, Adam Scott's his what's his name from Parks and Rec sneaks out.
Yeah, a little bit.
You could just hear it.
Especially when he's being funny.
Yeah, when he's being kind of loud and goofy.
It's but for the most part, though, it's really amazing, his performance. No, he's really good at this.
Everyone's incredible. I'm blown away by it. Freaking, what's his name? Who plays Irving? Monk's brother. Fantastic.
John Turturro.
I adore him.
So you don't know. Have you seen Big Lebowski?
No.
Oh, you don't know about Jesus.
Is he Jesus?
Yeah, but not Jesus. He plays this bowler named Jesus.
Apparently, he's incredibly buff.
Like, John Turturro?
Yeah.
In real life?
Like beefing.
Oh, his brother's like a chunk. Oh. He's also in TV movies. He was in like so many Coen Brothers movies. You know him from We Thought You Was a Toad. That's him. That's him.
That's who?
That's John Turturro, who they thought was a toad.
What?
You didn't know?
He's also Ambrose? That's not him.
That's him.
No.
100%.
Pull him up right now. Show me his face.
All right, hold on.
Wait, that blows my mind.
Look at it. You know it's him. Here. Did you really not know that?
No. Wait, which one?
The one
he's not the We Thought You Was a Toad.
No, he's not the one that says it.
He's the mean one.
No. Well, not the mean one.
Well, I know what he looks like.
Yeah, you don't see the face. You don't see the face.
Is he the mean one who gets quote unquote turned into a toad?
Yes.
Okay, that actually makes more sense.
Well, wait.
I can see it now.
Pete Hogswallop. That's his name.
That's Pete. His name in the show.
Yeah.
In the movie.
No, in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Brother, where art thou?
Yeah.
So let me give you a shot of him. I can't believe you didn't know this. I don't know what to say.
I don't know. I don't think.
Okay, hold on. Hogswallop. Okay, here we go. There's a good shot. And he's in like tons, Barton Fink. He's in tons of Coen Brothers stuff. Like I said, he was Jesus. Okay, you ready for this? Whoops. Damn it. This is so hard to do. There. That's him. on the end there.
It is him.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I can't believe you didn't believe me.
I didn't know.
That's John Turturro.
I didn't know. It was unknown to me.
Damn sirens.
I haven't seen it in a while, to be fair.
Right, but now you know. He was in the couple of the Transformers movies. He's a dude. He's been around forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's great in it.
Get rid of this picture.
I did, didn't I?
Nope. There we go.
This always happens.
Well, sort of.
How about now?
There we go.
Okay.
You're good.
Anyway, yeah. So Irving is great.
Love Irving.
Nothing wrong with him. Have you got? Well, I guess you would have seen all the Christopher Walken stuff toward the mid.
Love Christopher Walken.
Yeah, it's great.
Apparently, Irving. I immediately forgot his actual name.
John Turturro.
John Turturro.
Yeah.
They were trying to figure out Christopher Walken's character, like who was going to play him,
Sure.
and he literally picked up. He was like, "Hey, I could just call Chris."
Who said that?
Apparently, they're just buddies.
They're pals.
They're just good pals.
Oh, I like that.
But yeah, no spoilers. Severance, fantastic. Ever go watch Severance? It's great. If you haven't, I had just hadn't because it was like, oh, it's being all hyped up, and I was like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
it's really good.
What do you think of the huge? Oh, you probably only seen him once. Yeah, first season has that. Maybe I had him last season.
Huge.
That gigantic. He's called Mr. Drummond, but he's that gigantic Swedish dude that works for the company that shows up at the meetings and stuff.
I haven't.
He's
seen
always
this.
like, "You must go back."
I haven't seen
do
this
the thing.
person.
Really?
No.
Oh, well, he'll be there soon.
Not in the first
It's not
season.
a spoiler. He's definitely. I thought he was in the first episode of the second season, though.
Nope.
Oh well. Anyway.
What? Okay. Everyone's doing a great job. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not going to say anything.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's such a great show.
It's so good.
I don't even care where it goes. A lot of people are like, it's going to be like Lost. We're all going to be mad at the end. I'm like, okay, live that way. I'm not living that way. I'm going to enjoy the ride.
I think even if they screw up the ending, I won't be mad because like it's so good.
Yeah.
Like I would rewatch it still, even if the ending was effed up.
Oh, heck yeah. I got to get Mom to watch.
I kind of want to rewatch Lost with fresh eyes.
You should. It's good.
I think it'll be less horrible.
Plus, you can binge it. You're not waiting every week and doing reruns and all that.
Yeah.
And I don't even hate the weird off seasons where, you could tell there was a writer's strike and it was a shorter season and they had a couple of those storylines no one liked. And
That's
stuff.
why I want to rewatch it because I'm like, I could rewatch it not week to week, not a teenager, and actually like see whether or not it's good.
Kind of in the mood for Battlestar Galactica.
Always, yes. I love Battlestar Galactica.
Watch that.
Did you like my fish tie in this picture?
Let's see. Oh yeah, I did. Except it's very non-Severance, but
I know, but
as you can tell now that you've seen it.
I don't have. By the way, you lied. They don't always wear white shirts.
Yeah, they do. Well, she doesn't.
They don't either.
Hilly does, or Adam Scott.
Adam Scott wears.
Mark S.
He wears
does.
a blue shirt at one point. He wears. They're all like light colored, but he wears colors.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And then like, what's his bucket?
Fat dude.
Dylan. Yeah, Dylan wears like a yellowish kind of Dwight colored shirt at one point. Like they're all.
His name's Zach Cherry. He's awesome.
He's great. Love him.
Here's my impression of him. You ready?
Yeah. Hold on. You have to do the mouth. Oh my gosh! I wish he would push up his glasses.
They're always on the edge of that.
Oh, they're always on the edge of his nose.
I'm gonna draw him.
It makes me insane.
I want to draw him.
I love
think
him.
It'd be fun to draw. Oh, by the way, Miss Casey played by Ditchin Latchman. That's her name.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know if it's Daishan or something like that.
Yeah, it's probably like Dijon.
Like a mustard.
Dijon.
Well, anyway, the other important point was the thing I was going to tell you right now. What was it? No, that's all I can think of.
No, I don't know.
Severance is great. That's the bottom
Severance
line.
is good. Watch Severance. It's so weird. I want to draw it because it's just got this. You know what? A lot of modern media is afraid to get weird.
Yeah.
Like really weird and something that's like kind of experimental and strange and doesn't make any sense.
I wouldn't say. So I'm going to disagree with you. Back in the day, let's say pre-streaming,
Sure.
like early cable days, regular TV days. It's actually the opposite. Or I should put it this way. Nobody was taking any chances. TV at home was safe.
That's
Dramas,
true.
comedy. Nobody
It is
really
weirder
pushed the
now.
limit. Occasionally,
There's space for
someone
it.
would come along, like David Lynch would come along and do Twin Peaks, and it was like,
I guess,
whoa.
I mean, more the people who are already making things and are famous for making things tend to make safe stuff these days. Does that make sense?
It depends on. It depends.
The directors, the companies, the everything that used to be like very cutting edge and stuff. They've fallen into very like.
In some cases,
here's
but
our same show that we've.
I
made
think it's
four
easy
times.
to see that. Except now, it is easy to see that. But I think there's way more happening now. So that means the weird stuff's still getting made. Sometimes people don't know about it.
Agreed.
Mom and I just finished that season of Paradise. It is very much avant-garde and difficult to get. I don't know how they got it made. I'll be honest. Like who approved it? Whoever did, I have them to thank because it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I think things like that and Silo and Severance and weird stuff on Netflix that isn't in the top 10 but happened.
Yeah.
Now that's more possible than it's ever been.
Yeah.
So
I just feel, I don't know,
yeah.
I felt not bored, but a little underwhelmed lately by TV.
Well, there's a lot of same.
Makes sense. Yeah.
But part of it
I-
is you have to know where to look for it. And sometimes it's not easy to find. And
But Severance freaking is basically the Stanley Parable, and it's great.
yeah, it was inspired by the Stanley Parable.
I know. I noticed it a lot.
I think the story goes, someone can correct me, but I think it was Ben Stiller's kid was playing Stanley
it.
Parable, and
Yeah.
he was just like, what is this? And it just inspired a bunch of ideas.
I'm making the friend who had the birthday party, I'm making her play Stanley Parable because I'm
should.
like, you're gonna love it.
You'll be in for it. Have
Yeah.
you played the new game from them?
I have not.
I haven't yet either.
I think I'm gonna try to stream it this week. Actually,
You should.
yeah.
I'm very curious about it. I need you to get in there so I can know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Another thing happened.
What is that, sir?
We took Van to his swimming lesson yesterday.
Oh yeah. How'd that go?
It was fine. The place smelled like chlorine.
While I was binging Severance.
Actually, this place is cool. I don't know if these are all over the country, but at least here there's a dozen of them, and they're called the Goldfish
Yeah,
Swimming
they're like the little
thing
swimming lesson places
for kids.
Swimming schools.
Yeah, swimming schools. And I don't know if it's all over the country or not, but they're really nice. Like they're super clean. Tons of cool resources there. They have a place to like blow dry your kids' hair. They have swimsuit dryers.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen that.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a little door. You open it up, put the swimsuit in.
Yeah.
It goes, wah!
Yeah.
And then you take it out, it's all
really
dry.
fast. No, they had those in Iceland at the pools I would go to.
That was wild.
Yeah, it was the best.
Never seen that in my life.
So nice because then you'd have to carry home a cold, wet swimsuit in the freezing Icelandic
when I was
air.
a kid, I'd go home or I'd just get in the car and get my mom's car seat all
Soaked.
soaked and disgusting and mildewy. But anyway, we went there. It was fine. He did his lessons. Everything was good. But I noticed this while we were there. They kind of have this big observation window
Yeah.
apart from the pool. And on that side of it, parents and friends or whoever are there can just sit and watch. It's like, oh, okay, here's my kid doing his diving or whatever.
Like a car wash.
Yeah, it's a little kind of, except, well, not really a car wash.
Well, like, when you go to the car wash and you can look out the window, or no, the car, I guess it's a mechanic.
What are you talking
There's a
about?
mechanic near us that there's like a big window where you can see your
like
car
that.
getting fixed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's not a wash.
Or a kitchen where they show you all when they make stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
like
like
this
that.
observation deck.
Yeah, so we're all in there chilling, and I drew a fish on a chalkboard because it was there and it was blank. So
Yeah.
that's what I did there. And as I'm doing that, I hear this. I'm like, what is that sound? And I'm looking around. Like that. And there's a guy standing over by the there's like popcorn for the kids when they're done. You can take
Sure.
a little bag of popcorn
Yeah.
with you. They make it all the time. You can hear the thing going.
Yeah.
And over there standing by the popcorn is some guy, probably 60 something, just holding the counter and then like lifting his butt and farting.
He was having
I felt bad. Like maybe he was having a problem.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to be able to help, but I'm not
brutal.
going over there.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
How are you going to help?
I mean,
Pardon me, sir.
pardon me.
You appear to have the farts.
Can I cork that for you? I didn't dare.
Yeah.
But it was a little,
It's embarrassing for everyone in the room.
It was embarrassing for everybody because it
Yeah.
wasn't like quiet and discreet. Everybody heard it.
Yeah.
I saw
everyone
people
knows
doing
what's
this.
going on.
They're like looking around. Even though it was kind of loud in there, you can hear the kids splashing in the other
Yeah.
space. This guy was, having a
He was
moment.
filling the space.
Having a little lactose intolerance back there. I don't know what's going on.
Shouldn't have had that ice cream. Iced creme.
Oh, that sounds good.
Ice cream?
Like a dipped cone.
I'm pretty sure you're going to get dipped cones after the show.
Well, I'll get a twist cone. Dip cones, just wax.
You don't want a brown topper?
Don't brown topper for me. See, that's one of my good memories with my friend who now I'm frustrated with. We used to call them brown toppers. This is where it came from.
Yeah. It's okay. It's evolved. It's changed. It's not part of him
I don't
anymore.
like it, man.
I know.
I want things to stay the way they were.
They can't.
No.
You're old now.
Anyway, the farting man at the goldfish place, to him I say, good luck and fair sales to you.
I hope it got better, I
Well,
guess.
for him or me.
For
'Cause
everyone involved.
speaking of cartoons, we weren't talking about cartoons. Speaking of television,
Yeah. Speaking of cartoons.
Steven Schleicher wanted me to tell you about a show called Amphibia.
Yeah.
So this is from the people what made, or one of the guys that worked on
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. He co-wrote a bunch, directed a couple episodes, and was like head of the art department or something. I forget. Anyway, he interviewed him
One of those.
over there and said that you and I need to watch Amphibia, that it's like really genuinely like awesomely good.
I've heard it's good. I have seen many things about it. I actually don't really know. It's like a girl who like goes to a frog land or something.
Well, I think she gets oceanified somehow.
She's like,
Or like-
it's like transported into a magical world.
Here's the IMDb
something.
page for people to see. I mean, 8.3 out of 10 for just user reviews on IMDb is pretty strong.
I know people love it. It looks really fun.
Matt Braley, that's his name, who worked on it. Anyway, look at the people in this.
I like the bobbleheaded style.
Keith David is King Andrews or Andreas. Stephen Root,
Steven.
Bill Dauterive.
Yeah.
He plays.
He's in everything.
Mayor McStool, or no, Mayor Toadstool. I don't know why I said Mick.
Mixstool.
Troy Baker, video game voiceover extraordinaire. Sam Riegel, speaking of Liam's crew. Look at that, man.
It's an isekai. Someone explain
Brenda
to me what an
Song?
isekai is.
Isekai.
So isekai is a kind of anime. I hear it all the time, and I don't actually know what it is, other than they usually have really long names.
Who called it that? Someone in the chat?
Talia.
Talia, what is an isekai? You can tell us.
Yeah, explain what an isekai is. Because every time I see an quote unquote isekai, it's always like, I've been reincarnated as a slime in the dungeon, and now I have to reach level 70, otherwise I'll die tomorrow, or something like that.
Transported to another world trope. So that is that.
Okay, so it is, yeah.
So it's like John Carter from Mars, or
Transported to another world.
not just transport. I don't think
Honestly,
it means
a
just
lot of-
moving you, but like you're stuck there. Well, let's think of a good movie example, like an 80s movie.
I think it's more like you've been placed in a world you don't know, and now you're there.
It's like the kid.
Is Back
I
to
know.
the Future an isekai?
It's a kid in that movie we talked about. Don't touch it, Mom. It's
Oh yeah,
evil.
it's evil. They explode. I freaking love Time Bandits.
Time Bandits. It's like Time Bandits. That kid gets sucked into a medieval world of magic and mayhem
It's true.
and time travel and is out of his element. That's the idea. Arthur Dent in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's an isekai
Yeah,
story.
but is it that, or is it only like a magical? Is it another world or like a magical world?
Well, I think it can be any kind of world, right? Can it be? What's another one? Last Starfighter. Does that count? Jumanji, that probably counts.
Jumanji,
Especially the newer two.
Yeah,
because they're just
in.
they were less
the
less
original,
about the board game exploding and more about going somewhere.
Yeah, the
Or being
original the board game came to them.
Yeah.
And then
Tron.
Oh,
Tron.
And also what's the one that's like Jumanji but it's space?
Zathura.
Which I controversially think is a better movie.
I don't think that's controversial at
Than
all. I think
Jumanji.
it's a way better movie.
I
than
said that to
Jumanji.
my friends and they got all mad at me.
It's a better movie. They're wrong. Then the what? The Robin Williams one?
Yeah.
No, they're wrong.
I
Zathura is
agree.
a better movie.
I agree. That's my choice.
Zathura is great.
what I
That's
think.
also John Favreau.
Yeah,
did that.
Favreau.
It's right 3 years before Iron Man. Before he did that.
Avatar.
Zathura is a better film. It's also got that kid from the Hunger Games all the girls like. Can't think of his name, but he's a little kid in it. Can't remember his name. Anyway. Oh, and a young who's the Twilight girl? Actress?
Kristen
Wiig. No, Johnson.
Stewart.
She's in that. She's very good.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, she is. She's the teenager.
I like her in
She kinda
everything
sucks.
everything she's ever been in though. I've always really liked except Twilight. And the same goes for Twilight Boy.
Yeah.
He's great in
He's
stuff.
so good in everything else.
Yeah.
In what's his name? Robert Pattinson. Mickey 17. Go watch Mickey 17. It's great.
I don't think you should watch
The Lighthouse?
yeah.
I don't
It's
think
so
I will.
weird.
It seems depressing.
Dark, depressing.
Right now at least, I'm not watching depressing things.
But Willem Dafoe's great in it. He's like, yar. He's like very piratey sounding, but he's not a pirate. He's
I
more like
love
New
Willem
England
Dafoe.
lighthouse guy.
Willem Dafoe's such a weird little man.
But instead of saying you, he only says ye.
Yee.
So ye knew it when ye came here. That kind
So
of talk.
he's the Simpsons lighthouse guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
Now that you say that. Now I'm having the opposite thing, and this might be a problem. I don't know. Maybe I should, seek help. But I want to watch dark stuff right now. It helps.
It's not
that's cathartic for me.
Dark is not what I mean. Like, I'd consider Severance pretty dark in certain
It's dark,
aspects.
but it's got a lot of humanity.
It's humanity and its humor, and there's a charm to like the world they've created.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. But I'm not interested in watching stuff that's specifically depressing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but like
horror's fine.
horror's fine.
I don't really watch horror movies. I play horror games, which are great. But like, I don't want the end of the movie to make me sadder than I already am. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want it to be like freaking Tombstone's on the line right now.
Yeah.
Because of I'll be your Huckleberry.
Because it'll make you sad at the end.
It'll make me sad. I don't want to be sad.
So you don't want to see any Pixar movies either.
But it's different. I don't know. I don't like depressing movies that are
Yeah, but
for
I
the sake of
literally
being
can't
depressing.
get you to sit down and watch a sad ending to a Pixar movie right now.
I know.
You won't do it.
I just don't want to cry.
Let's watch the one you haven't seen, the little Spanish kid.
I don't want
Coco. Let's watch Coco. What does he sing? He goes,
I don't know.
I am the kid in Coco. I don't know.
That's his song.
Something like that.
You should watch. It came before Coco, but it's called Book of Life.
Same year or year before?
I think it was a little bit
Same
before.
year.
It's
I've
really
seen
good.
it.
That one I've seen.
I've seen it. It's good.
Really lovely.
Oh, yeah, I liked it. But I think they're very different.
They're very different.
They're a little Deep Impact and Armageddon same year kind of thing where it's like, oh, these are both about the same thing. Really, the only commonality is the Day of the Dead,
Yeah.
celebration
The other thing,
thing.
it's hard to explain because it's not things that make me sad. It's more just like, whenever a movie has like a depressing aura to it,
Yeah.
where it's just like everything's kind of bad and yucky and
Yeah.
everything ends bad also.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not interested in watching.
Well,
Like, I'm fine watching, again, like, I like watching very, what's the word?
bloody,
No,
disgusting.
like,
Horse-faced.
genre fiction is great.
Oh.
Any, like, all kinds of genre fiction. I love, and even if it has a sad ending, that's fine. But it's about whether or not it feels soul crushing.
Did you see Furiosa?
Yeah. We watched it
Did
together.
we go together in the theater?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course we did.
I was about to freak out
I
hard.
love Furiosa.
Both Dunes?
Both Dunes I've seen.
Both?
Yeah. Both.
Both, I said.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did. What, you guys
Someone
back
clip
me
it.
up.
Clip it.
Back me up. You know what? I'll clip it.
Both.
Watch this. Watch this. Mm-hmm. We're going to hear what I said. You ready? Oh, whoops. Hold on.
Like, I just don't want to watch anything that I'm just going to be bummed the whole time.
All right, here. Let's see if I did it right. Let's pause that. Let me turn on the transcript. Sweet. Here we go. Oh, that was the beginning of the
Yeah,
show.
that's the
Can
whole
you tell me if
beginning.
I'm grabbing it? Where's my mouse?
Up. Right. Are you trying to grab the chat?
Yeah. No, my little audio.
There's nothing there.
Preview.
You took it away.
I did?
Yeah. Now it's there.
Okay, where is it? Let's pause that.
Right.
Let me turn on
Right.
the transcript. Yeah. Sweet.
Down.
Here we go, everybody.
Right.
It's a time.
Oh my
It's a
gosh.
time.
Let's
Down.
go.
Let's go.
Right there.
In 3, 2, 1. I got it. Okay. Listen to this.
Now at least I'm not watching. I don't like depressing movies.
Oh,
Yeah. The
celebration
other thing,
thing.
it's hard to fiction is great.
Oh.
Any, like, all kinds of genre fiction. I love, and even if it has a sad ending, that's fine.
you feel-
But it's not hearing my voice. It's about whether or not it feels.
I don't like hearing mine either.
It
but-
feels Soul-crushing. wrong.
Did you see Furiosa?
Yeah, we watched it.
Did we go together in the theater?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Check it out.
Of course we
I was
did.
about to freak out
I
hard.
love Furiosa.
Both Dunes?
Both Dunes I've seen.
Both?
Yeah, both.
Both. I said both.
You said both.
I did?
Yeah,
Well, that was definitely not worth all that work.
it was like a soft. It was a soft both, but it was a both.
Soft both.
Soft both.
Somebody titled that up.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Anyway.
What was my point there?
I don't know.
I had a point. We're just talking about genre fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need. I don't know why I want some. I'm reading a horror novel right now.
I've been craving horror games.
Yeah.
I get that. That I get. It's more like, how every Oscars, there's always like 4 movies that are incredibly depressing.
This year was almost all of them.
Yeah. That is what I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
Just movies that are like, it's all about the meaning of life, but then everyone's dying of different things, and you're like, this sucks. I'm not enjoying any part of this. I want to enjoy my media right now.
What's that one?
Escapism.
The monkey in my stars or whatever. What is it?
I have no idea.
The something up in the sky, and the girl's dying of cancer or whatever. I can't do those.
Do those. They're awful.
Yeah, that I don't want.
That's what I mean. I can't watch things that are too much of that.
Chat says I did say both.
You always say both. You got that sandy accent.
Watch Bambi.
Bambi's sad.
Dude, Book of Life was not years before Coco, KT Data. Oh, 2014 to 2017? Is that true?
Wow, it was years. You were wrong.
I have that completely wrong. Holy crap. I thought they were same year or maybe a year apart.
I can't keep track of years.
No, who knows what time anything is.
I don't know what time
I'm usually
it is
really good at movies, though. Name a popular movie in the last 30 years. I'll tell you that year it came out. I've done this before, but let's do it again. Because lots of fun for everybody else.
I can't think of a popular movie, honestly.
Anything. Disney, Pixar, superheroes, whatever.
Incredibles 2.
Well, I can tell you Incredibles 1 was 04.
Yeah.
Incredibles 2 was 2012.
2012, look it up. I don't know. I'm bad at years. I'm awful.
Let me look it up. Hold on. Incredibles.
I just know that it can't be too popular because
I was so off. 2018. All right, give me another one. The first one was hard. Give me another one. I don't remember that being that recent.
It's pretty recent. It looks beautiful. That's how I know it's recent.
Well, that movie's great.
It's gorgeous.
I love them both.
I don't know.
Both.
You love them both.
I love them both.
Both.
Name it anything, any movie.
The Notebook.
I haven't even seen The Notebook. 2003.
I feel like 2006 feels right. I don't know. Look it up.
6 maybe. Let's find out. If I don't get this one right, I'm done doing this. 04.
04. We were in between.
Yep. Okay, give me another one. Anything. Come on.
I'm so bad at knowing things. The Iron Giant, he'll know.
99.
It has to be things that you haven't watched like a ton of, or
yeah. I mean, obviously get real obscure, and I'm not going to know anything. But
yeah, but not too obscure, but not too like. If I said Star Wars, that's not a good one.
No, it's 78.
77.
76.
7. Look it up.
Oh no, I was 8. 77. That's it. I always forget. That one messes me up because I was 8 when it came out. 77 is when it came out. It was right after my birthday.
Yeah.
I think I went for my birthday.
What about It Part 1?
It. 2014. That might be 16.
Let's see.
2017. Shit.
17. Wow, that's more recent than I thought it was.
Maybe I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
Most of the time someone mentions a random movie, I can tell you the year. Most of the time.
I don't know. We've done this before, and you usually...
I know. Everyone. I'm telling you, it's when I put pressure on myself, it doesn't work.
The funniest thing is you will do it a year off almost perfectly consistently. You'll be like, 98, and it'll be like, that's 97.
Not
or it'll
always.
Be like,
not always.
2000 to 2001.
Matrix, 99. Iron Giant, 99. Shawshank Redemption, 94. Lion King, 94.
Do you just remember the ones that are...
Well, yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I said some big ones.
I don't... Like Sophie's Choice? Couldn't tell you.
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
How about the original It?
80,
well, why would you know this?
84.
Okay. 84, that's not bad. 80. 4 years off, not bad.
I don't know. I knew it was the 80s. I can usually tell you the decade.
Are you excited for that new series, It, Welcome to Derry?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Coming out. When is this due out? It just says 2025. I don't know what the dates are. Yeah. I'm very excited about this.
I don't know if I care.
Bill Skarsgård coming back as Pennywise.
That's cool. He's the best Pennywise.
Dude.
He's the best at being just like a freaky dude.
Madeline Stowe, James Remar.
Oh, you know what's a good example of a quote unquote depressing movie, but I still love is,
give me a chill.
Like Alien Romulus.
I love Romulus.
I'm fine with that kind of depressing because it's genre and it's
not even that
fun
depressing
and weird but like that's my point is like even though it's like dark and scary and oh my gosh we're all screwed, that's still fun.
You like going to space.
I just want to have fun.
Space horror
in my media. If the world's gonna suck, why would I want my media to be sad?
We were walking around with Van by my mom's rehab center, and he goes, what are 42 whores? What? And I went,
What was he reading?
I go, Van, what are you talking about? And he goes, it says 42 whores. And I said, where? And he points at this sign. And it said it was a parking thing about 42 hours.
Oh, hours. He struggles with the like double letter changing the sound.
He's right in that it makes no damn sense.
Yeah.
Compared to what you're learning.
It's incredibly stupid.
It's really stupid sometimes. So he's like, it looks like horrors, pups. And I said,
am I wrong? Is that the schwa?
What's the schwa?
Schwa is like a thing in English where we make certain sounds.
That's called the schwa?
I think it's called schwa. I
have no idea.
I think. I can't remember if that's what that is or not.
Is there some brilliant texter in our chat room that can tell us?
Yeah, you could be a linguist? I don't know.
A tally pipe in, I'll bet.
Schwa is not the upside down E.
Oh, maybe it is and you just don't know.
I think on a pronunciation chart it is, but I'm pretty sure schwa is like a certain noise that we make. It's like it's a weird thing that we have in our language that other languages struggle with because.
What about Charles Schwab?
Schwab?
Isn't he either does tires or a law firm?
You're thinking Les Schwab.
Oh yeah, Les Schwab. But there's a Charles Schwab, and that might be a lawyer.
Maybe. I've never heard of that.
There's a thing going on right now in Utah. You want to hear about this funny thing?
Schwab.
Siegfried and Jensen. Guys have been around forever. Probably the most famously named lawyers in this state because they advertise like crazy. You see their billboards everywhere. Siegfried and Jensen, we're here for you. Siegfried and Jensen, have you been in an accident? These guys, right?
I was right about Schwab, by the way. It is a perfect example because it is represented by the upside down E in the phonetic alphabet, but it occurs in unstressed syllables in English, often sounding like an
I don't know why Tally's so smart. I find it annoying that she can just outthink all of us at once at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody should be that smart.
Yeah. Why are you so smart?
Yeah,
and you can talk about farts. I don't get it. Why are both true?
Why can both things be true at the same time?
You can't have everything.
But anyway, so what was I saying? Siegfried and Jensen. There's a rumor going around that Jensen is nowhere to be seen right now.
Siegfried
and he's literally missing.
Got him.
But they're pretending like everything's fine.
That's really weird.
Yeah. So when I see those signs, it's like, call Siegfried and Jensen. I'm like, maybe just Siegfried right now. Because Jensen
dipped.
We don't know what happened. That little midlife crisis
That's
took
like
off.
If Ben and Jerry, one of them disappeared.
Yeah. Didn't that happen?
Benjamin and
Or
Gerald.
one left. Jerry left, I think.
I don't know.
Or was it Ben that left?
I don't think that's true, but I don't know.
Somebody in Ben and Jerry took off. Shit, I don't know. Claire says, F, I forgot about your dumb time.
Shut up.
Don't they have, you guys jump an hour?
You mean about our time?
In the UK? UK jumps an hour.
But they do it different timing.
Well, right. It's like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, I think the
earlier.
Netherlands is next week or something.
Oh, right. That's right.
It's like weird. Everyone has different stuff.
It's kind of effed up. All right, where were we here? Oh, I have an email.
Hey, Talia, I don't have a job either.
Yay. Best friends for life.
BFFs in homelessness and joblessness.
In homelessness. Excellent. Here's an email. You ready?
Unemployment is what I meant.
Yeah, but you just got a gig. When's that gig start? When you get back from Vegas?
It's not really a gig. It's just some contract work.
Yeah, a contract gig.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. It's money.
Yeah, it's money.
It's cash money.
You can spend that money on hookers and blow.
Yeah, Claire joined the unemployment club too.
I know. She got laid off and pissed me off when that happened. Okay. Are you ready for this then? This email?
Sure.
Hi, Scott and Carter. The Monday, Tuesday show has been part of my regular podcast rotation, and I have a couple of comments. They're making a joke there about sometimes it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because that's the day we switched to.
Because we're bad at being consistent.
First of all, Scott's snarky talk about the high school that Carter went to. Her correction of Scott's many facts leads me to believe that she went to the school with the smart kids and Scott didn't. Ouch.
Oof. Getting called out.
Brian from Denver. Also because
is that Ibbot?
Different Brian.
Ibbot's calling you out?
Totally different Brian. And because my parents raised me to be this guy, please look up the pronunciation of Weimaraner. It's killing me.
What?
So
Why?
we're going to look it up.
Weimaraner?
We're going to find out. Whoops. I just screwed up the whole sheet. There we go. All right.
It's going to be something stupid.
We're going to find out. Where does it say? Please look at the pronunciation.
Of Weimar or Reiner.
Anywhere? Like
Reiner, Weimar.
Reiner.
The W's a V. That's just because it's German. In English, we swapped it.
Okay. Dictionary. Hold on.
People always do this about other language words where it gets kind of evolved over time into another language. But like, no one ever does
Weimaraner.
it.
Oh, Weimaraner.
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 I'm not saying that.
How about this one?
Weimaraner.
Weimaraner.
I don't like that either. Let me try. Okay, so it's
I'm
either
just saying,
Weimaraner.
or
language and
Weimaraner.
accents change things.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's like when the French get mad when you say croissant, and it's like, all right, but if I walked around going croissant, at like restaurants, people would hate me.
no, but everyone would think you were that kid from Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah. Croissant.
Did you hear about Isaac
Carl.
Neutron this week?
Yeah,
Isaac
I did
Neutron?
hear about Isaac Neutron, Jimmy's older brother.
And speaking of high schools, that probably weren't good. Today's word of the day is limerick.
Limerick.
Just so you know, every time I'm on a Merriam-Webster, I like to take a look at the word of the day.
Limerick.
Limerick.
Do you know
Well,
how
it's
to
'cause
define a limerick?
It's the 17th.
Define limerick.
It is
Come on,
a
Westlake.
short poem.
A limerick is a humorous rhyming poem of 5 lines.
Cool.
Here's a use case. My limerick received a prize for the funniest poem at the open mic night. Limerick.
The Pope and Mike night.
The Pope and Mike night.
A limerick. I have a limerick for you. Does it have to? Okay, it's 5 lines.
It's 5 lines.
Is there any syllabic requirements?
There are no syllabic requirements.
Okay,
As
not
far
like
as
a
I know.
haiku.
Not like a haiku. No. 5 lines, but it has to be like.
Let's do it.
There once was a guy from Jersey.
Jersey's a hard one to
Now,
rhyme.
why did I do that? A guy went up in the mountain. He came down
And
with
drank from the fountain.
Drank from the fountain. His feet were sore. His mother's a bore. I don't know how he counts them or whatever.
Yeah.
But you bring it back to that 5th line to the mountain.
5th is back to the first rhyming scheme.
That's the structure.
Okay.
So that's what I can teach you from my Brighton High School.
Yeah, that's what you have.
Yep. Here's one. Text for the morning show. By the way, send your texts to voicecast.app. That's voicecast.app/Monday.
Monday.
Kept it real easy. Voicecast.app/Monday. You can do it now. Doesn't cost you anything. It's anonymous if you want to be.
You can say literally anything. You can call us dumb.
Yep. Don't have to sign in.
Yeah.
It's great. We love
Fantastic.
it. For the Monday show, I was two days years old when I found out that the word slang is slang for shortened language.
What?
Shortened language.
Shouldn't it be
slang?
Slang?
Slang.
Shouldn't it be slang?
Well, I have no independent proof that this is correct.
Well, look it up.
Okay.
It's a Google day. It's fine.
All right. Slang.
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 I feel like there's a lot of words that end up like that where we've shortened them.
Slang.
All right. Slang.
Slang.
Language peculiar to a peculiar group, such as argot or jargon.
Argot.
Yeah, I don't know what argot is. An informal, non-standard vocabulary composed typically of coinages, arbitrarily changed words, extravagant, forced, and facetious figures of speech.
Facetious.
Doesn't say anything here about it being
Fastidious.
short
Shart.
for anything.
Look up origin.
Slangily.
So if you said it slangily,
Slanginess.
if you said it with some slanginess.
I hate that word.
Slangy.
Slangy. Slangy makes me feel
Limerick.
like I feel like silly putty is slangy, you know?
Argo.
Oh, argo, not argot. The T's silent.
What is argo?
Argo.
Argot.
Argot.
The language used by a particular type or group of people, often more or less secret vocabulary and idiom heavy, peculiar to a particular group. So it'd be like when brain rot talk.
Oh, brain rot
Skibbity
is
toilet
argo.
and all that is argo.
Huh.
Or argot.
Wow, we're learning.
Argot.
Argot.
Argo. Argot. Argo. Argot. Argo. Argot. Argo.
They're
Arguing.
Yeah.
Arguing.
We both tried to do it. It did not happen.
That didn't happen.
Did you look up the origin of slang? The word slang?
Well,
the
let's-
etymology?
Look at you. I knew that word.
I always confuse it with entomology, which is also something I like.
Origin of slang. Okay. The original word origin is unclear, says this article, but it was first used in print around 1800 to describe the language of disreputable and criminal classes in London. Some scholars suggest it may have Scandinavian roots, possibly related to words meaning to sling or to throw.
To slang.
So that seems to go counter to what this guy's claiming.
Yeah.
It just so happens that it has an S and a lang for language.
Lang.
So shortened language. I get why he got there.
It also could come from like slant language, you know?
Slant.
As in like a like
What does that mean?
like it's like a slant rhyme where it's close but not the actual language. Does that make sense?
Is that a thing?
A slant rhyme?
Never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like if you said like I don't know, I'm bad at rhyming.
Slant rhyme, also known as an imperfect rhyme or a near rhyme, occurs when words have similar but not identical sounds. Basically, that's Eminem's rap method.
Yeah, Eminem's totally a slant rhymer.
Yeah, he said this in the 60 Minutes interviews. Basically, like, I mispronounced stuff on purpose because I needed to rhyme with something else.
That's
and people are okay with it.
A lot of people do that in like poetry too.
Like, get ready, mom spaghetti. No, that actually works.
That one works.
Hey, I'm Eminem and you're not. I don't know. Anyway.
Mom's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti.
Mother's spaghetti is ready. My palms have started to sweat.
Here's a good one from Chuck in Salem, Oregon. Chuck in Salem, Oregon says, "Hey, Scott, I was listening to the latest I was listening to the latest episode of the Monday Show from February 17th. It's been a little bit of time, about a month, actually.
Oh, wow.
You and Carter were talking about the current political situation here in the United States of America, and I love that you guys are good people. It's really what keeps me going back to all of your shows. All of the hosts seem to be good people." There's a couple of them I could. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
It's a total joke. The attached. See the Monday Show because it was a spur. Okay, I don't have the image though. Let's see. It didn't come through.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm not sure what this is. Keep up the good work across the Frog Pants landscape of shows. Yeah, it says there's an attachment. There's not.
Weird.
Sorry, Chuck. Can you send that again? I don't know what it is.
I'm glad we all feel somewhat similarly.
Well, we're all good, good people trying to do good stuff.
Yeah.
And for those who...
And there are certain groups that start with... Well, I'm not going to say... That could be so easily misconstrued.
Oh, yeah. You could say... If you said M, it could be tons of things.
Yeah.
We're talking about a 4-letter word.
Yeah. I don't know what gets demonetized.
MOBAs. We hate MOBAs. They're the worst. MOBAs.
I could do like TikTok. Yahtzees are bad.
Oh, I hate Yahtzees.
Yeah. Yahtzees, terrible.
The worst. Here's the thing, though. That demonetization thing, it doesn't work. Because if somebody, so like on TikTok.
Well, eventually it doesn't work.
Because people are like, oh, you can't say killed, you have to say unalived. And then your stuff won't get demonetized. Or not demonetized, but like pushed out of the algorithm.
Yeah. But then eventually they click unalived.
Then they do the unalived and people, then it goes away. Like, it doesn't matter. Everybody should just say what you need to say.
This is how people get around censorship, though.
That's true.
It's just it's what happens.
It's like the early Christians drawing a fish on the ground when they were being
like you
killed.
find codes, you do codes.
Yeah.
People have codes.
I liked those Christians. They were nice.
Point is, don't be a Yahtzee.
Don't be a Yahtzee, but play Yahtzee. It's fun.
I don't know if I've ever played Yahtzee.
Oh, Yahtzee's great.
I can't remember. How do you play it?
Well, it's normally, if you play it physically, it's like a little cup.
Is it like dice?
Has dice in it. Yep.
Oh.
And it's a whole thing I could explain.
I have no idea.
But there's lots of digital versions of it that are fantastic. Yahtzee's awesome.
I have a friend who works at a game company that makes a version of Yahtzee. I think they were trying to rename it because they couldn't use Yahtzee.
Anybody out there, game developers with a bopening for a really good artist?
A bopening?
A bopening.
One bopening, please.
Please, one bopening and hold the fries or something. Oh, I'm hungry.
Oh, Claire has a good point. You say...
I'm sorry, you lost me at Claire had a good point.
You say...
Just kidding, Claire.
You say different words for the F word.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Like F word or effing or
I say,
frick.
dude, that's effed up.
Frick.
Frickin'. Freaking. I do it all the time.
So that's essentially a code.
Is that code?
That's not using the correct word, but it's alluding to the correct word.
Oh, so I'll tell you a little secret. I never liked two different words growing up. I didn't like them, not because I was told not to say them, but I didn't like B word.
Felt icky.
I don't like the B word. There's 3. B word, C word, or the F word.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I don't, all 3 seem violent toward women.
They are.
Now,
No, I
I'm not
agree with
saying
you.
this is true. Words change meaning over
The
time.
origins, yes.
All of that, but I had so burned into myself that would seem just horrible to say,
Mean to women.
that I would never say that to my mother. I would never say it to my daughters. I'd never say it to my wife. Like the idea of calling Kim, I can't even say
The
it.
B word?
Even just the B word is so beyond the scope of my I can't even.
It's funny because like me and my friends will call each other that, but it's the same way that like we
like you and your sister do it. I get it, and I don't, and I have zero. I hear that and I laugh. It's like not even a big deal.
Yeah.
And now
It's just
sometimes
for
I'll
you,
occasionally
it's not.
go, "Get out the way, bitch!" Like
Yeah.
I'll some context I'll say it, and I feel okay about it. But there was a long time where I couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
And the F word thing, I actually in some cases think, "Dude, that's effed up," is funnier.
No, I agree.
Than dude, that's full. Like sometimes I think bleeps are funnier than actual words.
Bleeps
Sometimes the words are
in
funnier.
Like shows and stuff, bleeps are sometimes way
Sometimes they're
funnier.
funny. Like I heard, okay, when they blank out American Idiot, there's a line that says, "Maybe I'm the FAGGOT America."
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that word either.
No.
But it's in the song, and I'm kind of like, well, artist, song, play it. Well, some radio stations just have it go blank right there. There's still music behind it, but they karaoke it, so it's like no more words on it. So sometimes America, and then yesterday I heard the same song while we were driving around, and they bleeped it, and it made me laugh.
Yeah.
Because bleeps are freaking funny.
Bleeps are funny. You know what I hate the radio does?
I also
My
like-
least favorite.
I like borked. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know where borked came from, but it kind of became a family language thing. And now everyone uses it
Everyone
because we
here
use
says
it on our
borked.
shows. All my friends say it. But it started, I think, with just us being dorks.
Yeah.
It usually does.
And it doesn't work as a good F-bomb replacement in some contexts. Talia just used it for real saying F me, and I would say bork you sucks.
No,
that's not good.
No, borked is more like broken.
But F you I like.
Like
F off.
or it's effed is like it's
Dude,
borked.
this is so effed. I love saying that.
I'm happy for you.
And
You know what
I
hate?
realize it's just substitutes for something that is the real thing. And so what's the difference?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like me
there
saying,
is a
why does the
difference,
radio
though.
station just say their
Feels
thing?
different.
I know it is different.
Yeah.
But
Tastes different in your mouth.
I'm not trying to make fetch happen.
No.
I never will. But I think saying, dude, that's effed up. I like that. I like it. I like how it rolls.
But do you know what I hate radios do when they censor songs? My least favorite is when they go instead of like they mix up
Or they
the words
reverse
to make it to make it wonky.
Yeah. Missy Elliott's the only person
It
allowed
makes
to
me
mix
like
do
angry. Well, it's just when the radio does it. It
You
works
know,
in something, but
I
whenever
agree.
the radio is like, maybe I'm the America, and you're like, it like throws you off. And makes
Also,
you
it's like,
feel,
why are you
ugh.
playing a Snoop song? You know it's
That's
full
a
of
good
F words,
question.
and so your every other word is either blanked out, bleeped, or something. Why are you doing
Some
it?
of the stations here, I don't know if this is true other places. I think
It
it
is.
might
It's
be
the
a
FAA.
Utah thing.
It's not Utah. It's FAA. It's the whole
Why are
country.
they
Or
bleeping
FCC.
liquor?
FCC is what I meant to say. Bleeping liquor?
Yeah, the word liquor. The other day, I was listening to the radio.
What was it?
I don't remember what the song was,
Well, that's important.
but
The
it said
context might
something about
matter.
liquor.
It wasn't like booze.
Yes, liqueur. It was
I don't know,
weird. It was a
maybe.
weird censor.
Can you not say that? I want the FCC probably got a list. We could probably
I'm
find
sure there are certain radio stations that do it too, like specifically or like have their own rules. But it was weird.
it. Sorry, my screen went weird. Yeah, I don't know why that would be. I've never heard it. I don't think. Trying to think. Liquor. What's a song with liquor? That's country, kind of. My truck's got plenty of liquor.
That was a good
And
I
a
like
mega
this
sticker. and
song. And I made a sticker.
I like a chair made of wicker. And you're a cherry picker. There's the song.
All right.
That's all the ickers.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here's one more email. Nope, that's it. That was the email. Was that Raymond? No, we haven't read this one yet. Scott and Carter just finished the 2025 episode, same episode of the Monday Show. And Scott mentioned that he was looking for a new copium. Something to cope.
Yes,
you know?
a copium.
If you have not checked it out yet, I would highly recommend the Dungeon Crawler Carl book series. Oh, yes. And I have read much of it, although a book and a half is not.
I want to read it, but I don't have the mental capacity to start a series.
Carter, you'd love it.
I know, but there's a bunch.
It's so
There's
good.
like 7 or something.
Do you know who keyed us in on that? Is Amy did.
I know, but there's like 7 books, and I can't do it.
I think Chuck's in the chat. I don't see Amy.
Yeah,
it took off like crazy. Like when you went with me to the bookstore, Hootie's bookstore up in Springville. He had that signed one from the dude, the original.
Really?
Book,
I didn't see that. That's so cool.
He's way into that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You need to, for reals, you need to.
It's too many books. I have too much to do, and I can't add another thing.
Just at night, instead of watching TikToks, read your book. That's it.
I don't sit around at night watching TikToks. You know what I do sit around at night doing? I'm drawing, I'm knitting, I'm
Right before bed.
about the world.
Right before bed, I'm saying.
I don't.
You should.
I've been doing it because I'm saying I haven't been watching TikToks.
All right.
Because it makes me not sleep.
Oh, there's a song called Blame It on the Liquor.
Blame it on the
Blame it
alcohol.
on the liquor. Oh, there's the new Post Malone song. Buy me a drink. That song. Did you just burp loudly into the microphone and make a face while you did it? You guys missed it.
Yeah, I did.
I had it on me.
It's too bad. It's not going to happen again.
You guys really missed out on a show.
I need to eat something. I'm like burpy because I've just been drinking water all morning.
I think when we're done here.
Yeah.
We're going to go with the kids.
Meh.
All right. Anyway, sorry. He went on to say, I recently started the series a little over a week ago. I'm now on book 2. At first, I was hesitant to start because I anticipated it might be a poorly written series that pandered to the RPG and video game crowd. I had the same worries.
I mean, it sounds like it would be.
It does, but it's not.
But it's not.
It's not. It's really good. As it turns
I've heard
out,
it's good.
He says, I was very wrong and I'm having a great time with it. While no one will ever mistake this for Hemingway, I think Dungeon Crawler Carl is a very fun distraction from everything going on right now, and it might be up both your alleys. Love the podcast and thanks for reading. Sincerely, Raymond P. from Sacramento, California. And you may not know this from your time at Westlake High School. Sacramento, the capital of California.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yeah, because we did a whole thing on it.
Oh.
Remember?
Did we?
Me.
I don't mean me.
I don't mean me.
I don't mean me. All right.
That's hilarious.
New patrons this month. Want to thank them. Megan Burleson, Jacob Crouch, and Ben. Aren't they great 3 people, humans?
Yeah. 3 people, humans. Thank you.
They have many reasons to enjoy their new Patreon status. However, the biggest are no ads of any kind, no commercials of any kind ever. You get this feed that is empty of those. But also you get these cool stickers in the month. You got to collect them all. All right? Make sure you're signed up for the right level. They're worth it. All right? It's just a monthly Patreon, so it's not a big deal.
Yours is this month?
Less than the cost of a Starbucks Venti latte.
Venti.
You too. What is that? Is it Venti?
Venti.
Venti?
Venti.
I thought it was Venti.
Venti.
Hold on.
Google it.
I don't want to. It takes too long.
Wait, do you know tell me the Starbucks sizes.
Venti or Venti. Grande.
Nope.
Grandy. Ariana Grande. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not grande.
I think it's Grande.
No.
No?
I think it's tall venti and
Junior.
maybe it's tall grande and venti. Because venti, I think venti means 20.
Come on, you coffee weirdos.
Yeah, who knows? Also, don't go to Starbucks. They suck.
Tally says, you mock her for her high school, but you don't know the slant rhyme. Tally, you missed the point.
We're both dumb.
We're
is
both
the
stupid
main.
is the point. So Grande is a size, says Talia.
Yeah. Tall grande and venti.
Trenta, says KT Data.
Trenta?
Claire says F Starbucks.
Yeah, no, agreed. Starbucks sucks.
I want my, okay. When the world ends, I want 5 people to survive.
Uh-huh.
And I want each of their personalities to represent what the world needs when everyone's gone.
Okay.
And one of them is going to be Claire in the back, who, it doesn't matter what we'll say. We'll go, oh yeah, look at that, I don't know. Look at that logo for that. I can't think of the company.
Yeah, our, brain's gone.
It's like, oh, that Arby's hat logo is pretty cool. F Arby's, she'd say. They killed deer. They killed beef. They were slaughtering beef.
They do kill beef. You're right.
They kill beef.
Yeah, they kill beef.
She's right, and she's also right. Starbucks, F
I don't know if
Starbucks.
they kill beef.
But that's my point. Is we need somebody back there doing that.
Yeah.
Who's always keeping it real.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
we're just walking around the wasteland going, Best Buy. Remember Best Buy? F Best Buy! That is the worst! You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a great Claire impression.
Anyway. They kill beef.
They don't kill the beef. They just have the beef.
Well, you don't kill the beef. The beef is the you don't unalive the beef.
Yeah.
The beef is the remnant
aftermath of the kill.
The result of the kill. The beef, right? There's no beef until you kill it.
Yeah. Cows are not beef until they're dead.
When they're dead, they're beef.
And only if you're going to eat them, I think.
But there are beef cattle
Yes.
because they're intended to be ground
for
up
beef.
for beef. So they have the beef moniker before they're dead.
Do you think beef is just like, you think it's just a word that rich people made up to make them feel better about eating animals?
That's interesting. Why didn't we call it cow, but we call it chicken?
Like there's like venison, and it's like that's not.
It's just deer meat.
It's just deer, but you don't call it deer.
But when did we do it with chicken?
Maybe chickens were for poor people.
But isn't it weird that we say, what do you have, beef or chicken? It's like, you should say cow or chicken.
Cow and chicken.
No, cow and then we're all thinking of the cartoon. But if you forget about that for a minute, it is a little weird that we did that with some
Beef.
meat products.
Yeah.
But with chickens, we literally say, I'd like chicken on that,
Venison.
or I'd like eggs.
What's the baby cow?
Veal.
Veal makes me sad.
Well, veal's killing baby cows.
Veal's, I mean, it's all mean, but veal's especially mean.
Travis just showed up to say The Fault in Our Stars, which is from like 45 minutes ago.
What?
The movie I couldn't remember. Travis.
Oh, were the girls dying the whole time?
I think he's playing catch up. He must have.
That's so funny.
Because YouTube lets you do the whole
Yeah,
catch-up
that's
thing.
hilarious.
That's amazing. Good to see you, Travis. All right. Well, that's going to do it for the show. Big thanks to everybody who supports us over there. As I mentioned it, or I didn't mention it, patreon.com/The Monday Show is where you're going to want to go. If you want to contact us, voicecast.app/Monday. You'll find that link at the site, so you don't have to look too hard. Which is at frogpants.com/Monday.
Witches.
Am I doing stickers this month?
Yeah, you are.
Did I already do it?
No, you haven't. You need to send me so many files.
Today.
Yeah.
Today.
Sure.
Today's the day.
Sure.
Monday's the day. Mm-hmm. I got some Vegas things I got to do.
I'm going to go bind books with Taylor.
Today? Mm-hmm. When
After
the kids
this?
go back?
After this?
After the children go home?
After the show.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you know what to do yet, or she's going to teach you?
She's teaching me the ways.
This guy's going to bind their own fanfic or whatever it is.
Well, I'm rebinding a book that I already own.
Taylor
That's
bound
been kind of torn up.
Harry Potter fanfic she's really into. And it's huge.
It's massive.
It's as big as...
She's really into fanfic
the
right
fifth
now.
book.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah, her fan fiction love is I don't know what's going on.
It's one of the funniest things ever, because I feel like most people, I never really had a fanfic phase, but most of my friends, like 14 years old, was like, everyone's into fanfic. Everyone's into like AO3 and whatever.
Yeah, but when you were young, that age, you were reading books.
Yeah. No,
you were reading
I never really
Hitchhiker's
had,
Guide
yeah.
or whatever, Lord of the Rings, whatever you were
Part of
reading.
this is probably because I prefer print books over digital. I've never been able to read long on a screen.
Oh, maybe
So
that's
I
it.
think that's a huge
But when Taylor was
part
that
of
age,
it.
she didn't care about reading. She hated it.
So
And
Taylor
now she
hated
reads
reading.
voraciously.
I never read anything, and Tay's reading like crazy.
Taylor reads voraciously.
And she's learning
right
what
now,
fanfic is.
She's all into this Harry Potter fan fiction. She's like, yeah, but Dad, in this story, Harry's like 42 years old and Hermione's a witch who set fire to the government something or other. And Lucius Malfoy wants to eat everybody or whatever. It's like all these different storylines.
It's really funny to watch Taylor deal with what fan fiction is and how it's like, oh yeah, there's this, they did this thing because they wanted this romance to happen, and it's like a total ship fanfic thing. And I'm like, Taylor, I know what this is. I've been on the internet.
Yeah.
And she like explains it as if it's like this new concept. It's so funny. It's actually, I think it's adorable that she's discovering this in her adulthood.
My worry about it is I'm going to read. She's talked. She says, Dad, if you just read this one, I promise you're going to like it. So I'm going to read this one that she bound.
She keeps trying to get me to read them, and then she'll be like, yeah, it's only like 3,000 pages.
Yeah, it's only
and I'm
like a billion days.
"Ugh."
It's only 1,000 million days to read.
Yeah.
It's like Tay.
Yeah. She's reading one now that's two different books that have two different perspectives, but they're the same story. So you read like one character's perspective and then the other. And she's like, yeah, they're both like 3,000. So it's like 6,000 pages total.
I just don't want all
I'm like, that's not appealing.
I
to
don't
me.
want all the shippy stuff.
Yeah.
Am I screwed in this book I'm reading?
I don't know.
I'm
Honestly,
going to hit a wall, aren't I?
I have no idea.
Because I don't care. Like, what if Ron Weasley and his dad got it, or I don't know.
Whoa.
whatever they. I don't know what they do.
What part of the internet are you on?
I don't know what fan fiction. I always just assume was like dirty
You
birdie.
associate with that.
Yeah, and
Most,
maybe that's
honestly,
not how
most
it is.
fanfic is not that.
All right.
I don't know. I don't really read fan fiction because I don't read digital.
Is there a story about
But
Hagrid and his dragon?
I know people who do and they love it. Does he have a dragon?
When a big hairy guy loves a dragon very much. Yeah, he had eggs, remember?
He had eggs.
I mean,
Remember, he had eggs.
I know it's not all smut, Claire. That's Taylor's point. That's
Yeah.
why she's getting me to read it. But
Taylor also reads a lot of smut. So
what do they call that? The ladies like books full of
smut.
not smut. It's very flowery. It's not. It's lady porn.
It's porn. It's pornographic.
It is, but it's different because it's all flowery and romantic, and
It's not.
isn't it?
Taylor got me to read one book. It is not.
Oh man, I don't want to know about any of this.
So you'll see. I don't know.
So all right, we'll see what happens. What was the other point? The point is we're done. We're done. That's it.
We're done.
We're going to be doing
hell of
titles.
a thing to end
We're
on.
doing titles in a second, so nobody leave. Your titles might get picked.
Don't
go vote
leave.
for your titles now over at frogpants.showbot.tv. Come watch the show live Mondays at noon. If you're like, man, all this visual stuff,
Noon
I don't
Mountain
get to
Time.
see it. Moon.
Mountain Time.
Yep. You can go to YouTube's where we do it. A quick link to that is frogpants.tv. Just take you straight there. And that's where we do all the shows. So come join us live. We'd love to have you. If not, we love you however we get you. All right? All right.
Welcome.
That's it, I guess.
And goodbye.
You have anything else to say?
Nope.
Bye now.
Bye.
Roses are red, and I love to dance. When I'm looking for great shows, I go to frogpants.com.
What?